that gold buffalo coin.
How many of those we have left?
I don't know, but that one was pretty special. An incredible show. An incredible show tonight. Yep. So be sure to check us out on our website. Let's talk about our 1922 uncirculated silver piece dollar.
Now, we had the piece dollars, the Mint State 65 piece dollars. I think they were $149, whatever it was. But some people just want an original United States government issued coin in a nice, brilliant, uncirculated condition. And that's exactly what we're getting right here. Look at this coin. 1922. I'm just going to do about a minute and a half here. This is first year of issue. And I know people are saying, whoa, 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 they made peace dollars in 1921. They did. They were commemorative coins. They couldn't even stack them, as a matter of fact, because they were high relief. The first regular year of issue of the United States peace dollar is 1922. There you can see that original luster in that. That is a truly, truly, truly spectacular coin. And it is $49.95. I can go to the nationally advertised catalog. Their extra fine coin is $88.50. This is not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. This is an original, almost 100-year-old United States peace dollar. Like I said, not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form for $49.95. So for those of you that are doing in there, and we have, the special edition and we got the certified coins, but you're just looking for a good old-fashioned regular United States coin that's almost 100 years old, it's solid 900 fine silver, you got it for less than 50 bucks. I remember when this coin not that long ago melted for $50, and they were literally melted by the millions, folks. So that 1922 Philadelphia minted United States government issue peace dollar, great opportunity for you to get that coin right there, I think. I'm going to give you the opportunity to give you some different years, okay? So that's the 1922.